What's up guys, I'm Kelly and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be doing a Meet My Horses video. So the first horse I'm going to introduce is my 12-year-old grade paint gelding Geronimo. I got him in Kentucky June 11th and he was registered, but his old owners lost the papers, so that's that. He is 15'2". He is the only horse we have that has front shoes because there's a chance he has navicular, but we haven't had it x-rayed. That was just kind of the vet's best guess, really. He has some arthritis in his hocks, so there's no jumping or anything in his future, but some trail riding and maybe light showing down the road is perfectly fine. I plan on riding him tackless relatively soon, or at least starting the training for that. We've started some liberty work. He's learning how to smile at the moment. He's not great at it, but he's learning. He has two blue eyes. I know they're half closed right now, but he does have two blue eyes. Right now I'm riding him Western, but I plan on going English when I get the money to buy all the tack for him and everything. I don't know if that'll just mean I'm going to be trail riding in English tack or what that's going to mean, but I kind of look at him as my transition horse into English because I've been riding Western. I've been riding for 12 years, but the first two were my only English years. Then I went Western, but I want to go back to it, so I think he's going to be a perfect horse to transition me back into riding English. Yeah, that's Geronimo. I am so in love with this horse. I can't put into words how much I love this horse. Next up is Apache, my sister's 26 to 27-year-old paint mare. She's grade, we do not have her papers. She was registered, but we do not have those papers. Her last home was not great to her. She was in a backyard tied up to a stick with probably 10 feet of rope. She hadn't seen a vet in years. There were days she didn't have food or water. I mean, she didn't look good. I'm gonna insert a picture of her. She's been a great horse for us. We got her as more of just like a friend for my last horse, my quarter horse Buddy, which I'll talk about his story. But she's been great. I don't know exactly how tall she is. I want to say she's like 14'3" or 15 hands. She's been a great little horse though. Like, we've never shown her, we've never taken her off property or anything. She's just been kind of a trail pony and something to enjoy. I don't know that I really have any plans for her, only because she's like, 26 or 27. I would say she's like semi-retired. We still ride her because she's the most sound horse we have here, probably, other than all the minis. So when she gets to the point where she wants to retire, then she'll retire. But now it's pretty much just walk, trot, maybe canter every once in a while if she's feeling good. But yeah, this is my sister's paint horse mare. My next horse is my miniature horse Ivy. She is 7 years old. She is not registered. I don't know exactly how tall she is. I want to say she's like 36 inches is what I want to say. A lot of people think she's a Shetland pony because of how fat she is, but she's not. She is a miniature horse. She is just fat. She doesn't jump regularly, but we do jump. The highest she's jumped is 2 feet 2 inches. I don't have any footage of that, sadly. She can do some liberty. She can paw on command. She can smile. She doesn't really like to, but she can do it. And she's pretty good with just liberty work in general, just like following me around. She'll chase me like I ask her to. Not like an aggressive chase, just like we're playing. She is in training to drive. I am teaching her myself, and she is my first horse that I've taught to drive, so that's fun. If you guys want, I can post some videos of us driving, like ground driving. That's all we have right now. But when we get to my sister's miniature horse, she hasn't started driving at all, so I plan on doing videos on driving with her, just because we haven't done anything. She doesn't even know how to wear, she doesn't work with a bit yet. The hardest thing for Ivy so far has been the bit. She really struggles with that. She still worries it a lot. She's not in pain, don't worry. The bit fits, the bridle fits, all that's good. And the vet even checks, she doesn't have wolf teeth or anything. She just worries it. But other than that, she seems to really like driving. We have a lot of fun with it. It's one of the few times she doesn't show her mini sass. So that's fun. She's a really, really sweet mini. Somewhere down the road, I might try to certify her as a therapy mini just because she loves to just sit here and be loved on. Yeah, I might breed her someday too. Not in the near future. Not only because she's too young and I want to work with her more, but also we don't really have the space right now to have another horse. But yeah, I do want to show her. I don't know what I'm going to show her in or anything. Maybe some driving classes. I don't know. I don't have huge hopes for showing just because she's not an overly well-built mini, but she's a nice mover, so that's about all I can ask for. And I bought her as a pet type mini. Her sire is Mahogany Bay. He is a national champion. I've met him. He was really sweet, but she really just got his color. She is going to be more of the one we're going to see a lot of training with, more just liberty and driving. She's more the later stages of training. But yeah, she's fun. Next up is my sister's miniature horse, Grace. She's not registered either. She's 5 years old, does not have really any training. We got both her and Ivy as barely halter broke. Like you could barely get the halter on them and lead them. So they were extremely green when we got them. She has the same sire as Ivy, which is Mahogany Bay. She is a miniature horse. She's not a Shetland pony. I don't have Shetland ponies. The reason she was sold, because she's actually a very well-built mini. She has very clean legs, nice conformation. But she was sold as a pet quality mini because of how tall she is. I want to say she's 38 inches. She's either 38 or 39. I just know that one more inch she'd be classified as a pony. She is the one that if you guys are interested in driving, like training videos, we're probably going to have more from her just because she hasn't been started at all. She hasn't worn a bit, she hasn't had a harness on or anything like that. I am just hoping she's better than Ivy was with the bit, but you know, you never know. We are getting better liberty-wise. She's actually pretty good. She can free lunge. Ivy can't do that. She can't really do any tricks. She can smile, but that's about it. She really just opens her mouth when you ask her to smile. But she's really smart, so I think we're gonna have a lot of fun doing stuff with her. She does jump too. I don't know the highest she's jumped because it wasn't high because she was only like 3 or 4 when we started jumping her. Let me know if you guys want to see some mini jumping videos because that's really the only jumping I can do. Yeah, that's always fun. These two like it. This isn't the most graceful, just in general, but especially over fences, but she's good at it because she's really athletic. So, expecting to have the most training videos with her as of right now. I do have the donkeys, which when they get older will definitely have the most because they are babies right now, but definitely tell she's a mare and a mini because of her attitude. But it's fun to work with, fun to be challenged, so yeah, that's great. Next is Gizmo, which is my yearling donkey. He just turned a year old in June. I got him from a family friend that they have a stallion, and they rescued a couple mares and they bred them, hoping to get some Jennies, but instead they got Jacks. They are both gelded. My sister has one too, which she'll be introduced to in just a second. They were gelded in April. I think it was April. They are basically just big dogs. Like, I love these two so much. As you can tell, he just wants to be pet. They're both really good. They are honestly better behaved than the minis are, which is nice. Not being well behaved right now. I know it looks awful, but my camera has to be on a hay bale because my tripod broke, so he just wants to eat. But yeah, he's really sweet. He doesn't really have any training right now. Like, he's halter broke, that's about it. Only because he's a year old and I kind of want to let him just enjoy life. I definitely think I'm going to do more work with him next year when he's 2. Nothing hard, just like lunging and manners and groundwork things. Yeah, I mean, obviously, as you can tell from this video, he needs a lot more work on personal space. He's gotten a lot better. He was a lot worse. Like, when we first brought him home, he laid down in my sister's lap, so, which was cute at the time, but not now. He's too big. But yeah, he's really sweet. So I wouldn't expect very many videos of him right now, only because he's a year old and he doesn't really have a lot that we have to do with him. Maybe next spring I can do a clipping video because I have to clip the donkeys. Yeah, maybe next spring we'll do a video like that, but other than that, I would just kind of expect to see them in the background. I wouldn't look for a whole lot. Last but not least is my sister's mini donkey, Joe. He's Gizmo's brother, half brother. He's really good. He was gelded at the same time as Gizmo, and before he was gelded, he was a handful, which is an understatement. Like, he was just kind of a problem all the time, but now he is better than Gizmo. So he's really laid back, doesn't really care about anything, just kind of go with the flow type of guy. He's going to turn a year old this month. I want to say the 28th is his birthday. Same thing as Gizmo. Not going to do a whole lot until next year, which even then they're not going to do much. Same thing with personal space. They don't understand it that well. Yeah, he's good. Sorry that this is so short, but I don't want to just repeat myself with what I said about Gizmo. It's the same thing. That was my first video. Subscribe if you want to. I'm going to try to be making a lot of videos because it's summer and I have time, so why not? Comment down below any ideas that you guys would be interested in me doing. Like it if you liked it. If you guys want to, feel free to check out my other channel, which I have with my 2 friends, that is a skit channel. It's not horse related. We just do skits. We only have 1 skit up right now, but feel free to check it out. It's called Attic Salt. I'll link it down in the description. Check it out if you guys want to. We have a sequel of the original video coming out soon, hopefully. I have to finish writing it, but you have that to look forward to. If you want to check it out. If you don't, I get it. But yeah, I plan on having some new videos out relatively soon because this was fun. I have my Instagram, my Twitter, and everything in the description, so feel free to follow me or check me out up on there. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great day.